of today's session is to see how to work with indicators. So we are going to do a very simple strategy. We basically want to open a long position when the SMA crosses a green candle. As simple as it gets. So let's go. First, we want to filter the candles. So we want the instrument to be euro dollar because we don't want all the instruments. So we're going to get here the default instrument, which is euro dollar. So that's our first filter. We want the candle instrument to be euro dollar. Now we need a second filter to see which candles we want. So let's go. We want the candle period to be 10 minutes, which appeared to be the default period. So here we're going to have only euro dollar and only the 10-minute candles. Then we want the green candles. So we are going to put if statement. Actually, one. We want the open to be lower than the close, or the close to be higher than the open. So let's go. Candle close. Let's put it here. Candle open. Here we go. So here equals. I'm going to expand it so you can read everything. And here I'm going to also expand it. And then once we have filtered the green candles, then we're going to put our indicator, which is the SMA here. So basically, we want the open to be lower than the close. So let's check. Here we go. Less. This flow happens only in case if first parameter is less than second. That's exactly what we want. And here we go. Now we're not going to touch the input values. We see it's euro dollar, 10 minutes. We're not going to touch the shift. We're happy with that. What we're going to do is change here the output value. So we are going to name the result. So we just click on it and we're going to name it my SMA. Okay. My SMA. And because I love myself, I'm going to even put my first name on it. That's it. I'm going to save. Now we see on the output, we have the value of the SMA. Good. Now what do we want to do? We wanted to check if the SMA is inside this candle. So let's go. Of course, we're going to come back to the logical and the if statement. So we're going to take this value here. Let's put the other one. We're just going to drag and drop. Continue link. If you click here, see it's going to change the color. So it's really up to you. Here we have only on candle, but I prefer purple. So let's take the open and close. So we want the SMA. I'll expand it a little bit so you can see. That's it. So I want the SMA to be higher than the open. So let's go. This flow appears in case first parameter is more. Let's go. Apply. Then we want to open, so I'm going to trading. And then here we want the SMA to be lower than the close. Here we have open at market. That's exactly what we want to do. My computer is a little bit slow. I apologize for that. So we want the SMA to be higher than the open, but lower than the close. Here equals, here less. Here we go. And then we're just gonna buy. Okay, that looks quite simple. To make it cleaner, we are going to hold the control key and select these two ones. Then we're going to right click and create group. That's it. To rename this group, because we want to know what is this group about, you just click here. See, you've seen it, it's here. Up. So here we're going to write filter time and inst. Oh, let's write instrument. Filter time and instrument. Here we have the if statement that checks if the candle is going up or down. Here we have the SMA, and we are going to do the same thing. We hold the control key, select these two, right click, create group. Then we click here, and here it checks if SMA is inside the candle. We're going to save that. Here we go. And then we have our statement open at market. Okay, we could add a note if we want. We already know how to do that, but we just love it. That checks. We're going to click here, and we're going to write filter when comes. Apply. And we could put this thing just anywhere we want. But we're gonna put it here. We're happy. Fine. Now what's next? Let's run. Let's check if it works. We're gonna check it on the historical data. So we're on the ask side. We want to check for last day. Sounds good. Set. That's the default. So we're not going to touch the defaults. We're happy with them. And we click run. And here we see the strategy running. Here we go. So we don't need these indicators here. We want to be on the ask side. So I'm going to choose ask. And then I'm going to put the indicator we are looking for, which is the SMA. Here it is. Okay. So let's check what it does. So it starts at midnight because it's the last day. Let's go. Midnight is here. So it crosses a green candle. It opens a position. It crosses the green candle. Then it opens the position. Of course, it doesn't open the position inside the candle because we need the close value. So we need the last tick of the candle. So it's going to be done at the next tick, regardless what is the next candle. Here we have a stop loss, a take profit, etc. We continue. Here a green candle, the SMA crosses the green candle and it opens a position. It does the same thing here, and finally it crosses here again and opens on the next candle. So good. It does exactly what we wanted. Let's see the statistics. We actually made money. See, that's the overall. That's the money we made. That's the money we lost. Then we continue. We have a lot of things that might be or might be not relevant to you. Anyway, all the information is here. Basically, we made 110 pips, which is not bad for a day. Of course, we had very small trades. So, and you have here all the statistics. Long profit trade amount 80%. So basically, we made money on 80% of our positions. Number of long positions is obviously 100% because our strategy only opens long positions, and 80% of them did work. So, and it took only 14 seconds for the system to check our strategy for the whole day. So you see, it's very quick. And we finally made some money, so we're ready to send it live. Here we have the parameters, the start parameters. You see the trade amount is 1,000, so it's fairly low. And you see here the charts by pips. So it's so we're quite successful today. We could check it on. I see Special FX is smiling. Hello, Special FX. Bonjour. Of course, I'm not encouraging you to use this strategy on live. I'm not encouraging you to use any kind of a strategy. That is just an example, and I'm not trying to sell you the strategy itself as the ultimate money maker. Okay, just to make sure I don't receive 100 emails tomorrow about about that. So we've seen how to filter candles, how to use the SMA, how to make groups, so to group our modules. If I want to expand, it's here. Up. This is very useful because sometimes you have a lot of different modules and you're working only on a few of them. So at least here you put together the ones that are bothering you, or you can group them logically as I did. You can name them. This is very useful feature, otherwise you might just forget what they do. We have seen how to put a comment. You probably knew that already, and we have tested our strategy. To ungroup, you just click on the little cross as I just did, and yeah, see, I click on the little cross and hop. Try to be as tidy as possible. See, having a screen like that is really not a good practice. See, you don't want to have a screen that looks like that. Special Fix says, we know that strategy is too simple to work in the long run. It's just to illustrate how to create a simple strategy. Yes, you know that's Special Fix. But, you know, as we say in French, some things go without saying, but go better when you say them. So, if you have any kind of questions, if you're trying to build your own and you would like to have some assistance, do not hesitate 1 second. You go to the Dukascopy website, Trading Forex. Then, okay, mine is in French, but Visual JForex Forum. Up. And here you can read what other ones have done, or you can just create your new topic and ask, you know, whatever you want. It's a very good practice when you have questions about strategy to actually build your strategy. Like, I'm gonna open anyone. I have millions, so yeah. See, you go to compiler, build, then you extract it, like here. Then you extract it, you go file, export. Then it's gonna, okay, you put it here. And then you put on the forum, on your message, you put this FS file so other people can take it, open it, and check what's wrong or what's right on your strategy. Then it really helps to spot the problems, to spot what's essentially the strategy work in last work. Okay, guest 116 says it's not necessary the strategy work in last work in next time. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't get what you meant, guest 116. So you've got the visual JForex, the address for the ones that are still wondering. You know, it cannot be easier. It's here, or you can find it on the Dukascopy website. Here, Visual Forex, Launch Visual Forex. and it's out. So you have Visual JForex, you have the forum where you can post and get help or share ideas or ask for new features or ask for new tutorials. Do not hesitate. Basically, you've got everything. So good strategy building to everybody, and till next tutorial. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.